always sharing the story of what's happening in the marketplace. Of course, people are always asking, how's the market? I always feel that there's a couple different ways to answer that, and one is looking to the statistical information. The Krebs stats package for January 2011 is going to be coming out in a couple of days. We'll make that information available to our clients, and the statistics tell us one part of the story. I always feel the other avenue to answer is relating personal stories of what we're experiencing here at the Ramage Group. In that respect, some of the frontline work in terms of the listings that we're representing, the price changes that they've had, and the sales that we've had tell a little bit more detailed stories as to what's happening in the marketplace. One of the very interesting stories in the city as a whole is this sale which happened in Eau Claire, a condo which was listed for just shy of $4.5 million, sold for just shy of $4.2 million. And according to the days on market history, it was listed for 32 days. All I want to emphasize here is looking to the wider history just to get a real sense of what's happening. That property was first listed in March 2010 for a price of $6,250,000, and it has this longer history of being reduced in price, expired, relisted, and this is where we get to the current pricing, which was reflected at this $4.5 million number. So as the Krebs stats come out, it doesn't always take into consideration when it's giving the answer to the average days on market and the list price to sell price ratio that there is often these previous listings that need to be brought into consideration. And there again, the statistics tell us a certain story, getting a sense of the sold price, but if we really want to know how it relates to what's been happening in the market as a whole, I like to look to the longer history. We have had a range of sales here in our team, 6 or 7 properties sold, a couple currently conditionally sold, starting at a condo from $300,000 to a single family home which was listed for $1.7 million. So a nice range of properties. And just want to share about a couple little hot spots. Interestingly, seeing competing offers happen on 2 different properties of the ones that we've represented, and one of those is unfolding today. Now, it tells its story in itself. It was a property which was listed way back in December of 2008 for $425,000 after looking at the comparables and information of other sales happening in the area. $450,000 seemed like a reasonable list price in today's market. And of course, December 2008 epitomizes when we took a real dip in the marketplace here in real estate. So to say, hey, we've come out of that place, everyone knows that, of course, but today listed for $450,000 first day on the market. We're seeing competing offers happen on this property, and we'll be looking at those in the next 20 minutes with this particular seller. So that sales statistic is going to tell a neat story in itself, and as you click the history on that home, you're going to get to see, what it has to share. For more detailed information, I always say we need to look at what the market's doing on a house-per-house basis. If you'd like to know where you stand in the current market, please feel free to contact the Ramage Group. We'd be pleased to provide a free market evaluation. Watch here, ramagegroup.tv, for more market trends and information as to what we're experiencing here on the front lines. Thanks.